Have you ever seen a firefly glowing all alone, long after the others have disappeared? Most flicker for a while, then fade into the night. But not this one. This tiny firefly refused to stop shining. And for one lonely child, that little light changed everything. It started on a quiet summer night. A little child sat by their window, staring out at the dark sky. They weren't sure why they felt sad. Maybe it was the silence. Maybe it was the feeling that no one noticed them. Outside, the fireflies blinked like tiny stars, lighting up the grass. But one by one, they disappeared until only one remained. A tiny speck of golden light. It hovered outside the window, flickering softly. But unlike the others, it didn't go out. The child pressed their hands against the glass. "Why are you still here?" they whispered. The firefly didn't answer. It only glowed. The next night, the child looked out again. And there it was, still shining. Night after night, the firefly returned. It never left first. It never let the darkness win. The child started waiting for it, smiling whenever they saw its tiny light. And slowly, they didn't feel so alone anymore. Then, one night, the firefly's light was weaker. It flickered, struggling to stay bright. The child leaned forward, pressing a hand to the glass. "Please don't go," they whispered. The firefly shivered in the air. And then, just for a moment, it burned brighter than ever before. A golden glow, warm and strong. Then, it faded. The next night, the firefly didn't return. The child waited and waited, but the tiny light never came back. And yet, they weren't sad, because now they understood. That little firefly had been trying to tell them something all along. Even the smallest light can make the darkness feel less scary. And sometimes, all it takes is one tiny glow to change everything. Maybe you know someone who feels alone in the dark. Maybe you are that small light that keeps shining, even when things get hard. So tell me, if you could be a firefly for someone, who would you light up the night for? Let me know in the comments. And if this story stayed with you, hit like and subscribe for more. Keep shining.